Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. Here we are with our daily roundup for indices and commodities technical analysis. In this one single update, we're gonna see gold, silver, oil, gas, US, UK and Germany indices and arrive at the levels at which you can take a trade and trade with profits. Yesterday, all the targets getting achieved and perfectly. See, first update we had mentioned that there is bearishness prevailing. In the second update, we had mentioned that metals might try to bounce back beautifully. Both are done. Likewise with oil and gas, we expected slight bearishness in crude oil. It is done. It is staying at $60 zone, while when you talk about natural gas, beautifully moved all the way towards 3.8. Just watch, pick any of the update yesterday, you will find the reason, you will find the behavior of the instruments perfectly as expected and explained. So what to expect today? Yes, it's a big day. FOMC minutes, the rate cut and the press conference. Traders will definitely try to find a clue on what to expect in the forthcoming rate cuts. And I see this, that the indices and commodities have already priced in a rate cut today. So let's start. Do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, friends. Your every like, share, subscribe and comment is a great motivation for me to deliver consistently twice a day without fail. Your every like button is a great motivation to me. Please press the like button before leaving the video. Let's start. First, we look into gold and silver, followed with oil and gas. Lastly, US, UK and German indices. And I am also going to give you the trading levels. So let's start here. First, look at gold on the hourly charts. Right here, I have mentioned it has formed double top. We are looking forward to a drop. What has happened? We have seen a good drop, then a sideways movement. And then this week, I had mentioned that once gold prices breaches below this zone at 4,040.20, more bearishness should prevail. What has happened? We have seen already a move towards 38.84.86 zone. Now see what's happening since then. Notice, since the drop, prices were divergent from 20 period. What has happened? Prices converge towards 20 period, and see the behavior here. Rise, retracement, rise, retracement, rise, and it is trying to bounce back. It is trying to create a moderately bullish channel here. Now first, it is very crucial now for gold to trade above 4,000 mark. 4,000 indeed is a psychological number as well, and it is very crucial for gold to breach this mark. In fact, see, 39.80 was the support. 39.80.84, you can buy here at 39.80.84. If you see gold price is trading above 39.80.84, you can initiate a buy and expect it to move towards 4,000, which is going to be a very crucial number for the day. For 4,000 and 40.20, these are the two numbers you should watch out for, because what lies ahead, if it trades above 40.20.24, you can expect a possible move towards 40.50 and in fact 40.60 levels. So these levels are going to remain very crucial. The zone at 4,000 and 40.20, if at all gold prices tries to move towards this. Now look at the formation: rise, retracement, again rise, retracement, similar pattern here. Higher lows and higher highs are getting seen. Staying above 40.84 only you can initiate a buy. Else, remember, greater swings cannot be denied. Stochastic at the top, MACD is rising, RSI is rising. So signs are still supportive for further rise. Look at 2 hour. Now, interestingly, on the 2 hour charts, if you what we had seen on the early chart, the price was trading about 20 and 5 period moving average. What you can see here on the 2 hour charts is now there is a resistance from 20 period. And also notice the support from 5 period getting stronger. Let's see whichever wins, and that is why 39.80.84 is crucial for the day. A move beyond 39.80.84 will be a good sign for us to initiate a buy and expect the price to move somewhere here or here possibly. Let's see if it tries to deliver this. Remember, bigger tails here in these candles suggest that there was a upward push here. Stochastic getting overbought here, while look at MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence. This is a slight bullish indication. RSI is rising as well. On the 3 hour, now see the 3 hour charts here, the support is seen from the 5 period. Previously, the 5 period was a resistance. Now it has become a support. Now when it gets the support, the possibility of a move towards 20 period cannot be denied, which means 4,000 could be there here. And that is why I say once it trades beyond 39.80.84, you can initiate a buy for 4,040.20 levels as well. Let's see if it shows this move. One possibility which I am looking at is drop, move towards this zone, and even if it is bearish, even if it has to drop, it can try to move towards this zone before taking the dip. But let's wait. Any drop below 39.40 today should be a very good indication for us to enter into a sell again, and specifically any drop below 39.20 will be a clear confirmation of further downside here. Stochastic overbought here, the MACD just crossing over here, suggestive of further up move. RSI rising. Coming to 4 hour, if you see the 4 hour chart, see, just watch the US session update yesterday. We had mentioned that this could become the reversal, and possibly what has happened, one stronger bullish candle, three sideways candle. I'll wait for the next candle, and with the next candle, once the price is trades above 39.8084, the possibility of a move towards 4,040.20 will be very very high, and beyond that 40.50 will be seen. See, we have seen a slight bearishness prevailing so far, and this calls for a little retracement as well. But I'll say till 40-20, 40-50 zone is not taken, you should not be treating this as a bullish reversal. And yes, in fact, on the daily charts, only and only if gold prices trades above 4160, it's a complete reversal. Else, it is still a retracement. Look at the moving averages. These have crossed over. These are still staying bearish. Stochastic rising, the MACD trying to converge crossover for a buy. RSI rising as well. Coming to daily. Now, on the daily charts, it is very important to note what has happened yesterday. What we had seen, a good move all the way towards 50 period. Now, price taking the support from 20-50 period moving average, it is bounced back sharp. And look at the body size here. Body size getting smaller, suggesting that the uh, bears are not willing to keep the prices lower. And yes, we have seen a good bounce back here. Now see, today it is started with a tail. It is trying to recover here. Now look at this. It is very very important for gold to trade beyond 40-20. That's also a 5 period moving average, and that's also a double top from yesterday. And hence 4,000 and 40-20 is going to be the most critical zone if at all gold prices tries to move towards this. And once it trades beyond 40-20-24, the possibility of a move towards 40-50 and 40-60 will be very very high. If and only if gold prices move beyond 40-50, 40-60, you can say that now it may erase the losses from these two candles and move all the way towards 4100. But I think such a sharper move I am not expecting. Possible retracement towards 4000 4020 could be there. But you have to be trading with caution. Now why so? See, look at these moves. Yes, it is still bearish. What it can do if it is bearish, hitting double top, or in fact 40-50 or 40-60 levels, prices can still reverse and show you good swings. So swings cannot be denied. Now on the downside, it is pretty important, because as and how the prices move lower, once it trades below 39.40, the pull on the downside will increase, because see, two red candles, the possibility of a third candle. And if this gets deeper, it is going to in fact breach below 38.80 84 levels, which was the support here. And if that is taken, you can say now this is the time for gold to correct sharp. So right now it appears it is the day has just started. We are going to see bigger moves today. Stochastic at bottom trying to recover. MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, is still staying bearish. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone. So considering this, what you should first is where you should buy. I will only recommend you to buy now if you see gold price is trading above 39.80 84 zone. Yes, this is the only zone beyond which you can expect slight bullishness to prevail. Expect 4,000 as the first target, 40 16 18 as the next, and if this is taken, the possibility of a move towards 40 32 and then 40 50 levels will be very very high. Once 40-50 and 40-60, this is the most crucial zone. If this zone is taken, I think the possibility of a move towards 4100 cannot be denied. And beyond this, sky is the limit on the upside. Though I'm not looking forward to such a great move, there could be swings here, a move towards 4040-20. If you see bearishness from there, you can just take a selling entry from there. It could erase all the gains for the day and trade lower. This possibility you should watch out for. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 39.62 levels. Expect it to move towards 39.54, 39.42.44. If this is taken, you can expect more bearishness. See, on the downside, the supports are getting stronger. Once it breaches past these levels, once it trades below these levels, more bearishness is going to prevail. Remember, it has still, we had seen greater rise in gold prices for 2 to 3 months, and I won't be surprised if it keeps this bearish stance for next 2 to 3 months at least. So you have to watch out. Once it starts to slide, the slide is going to be deeper and bigger here. Yes, the slide is going to be deeper and bigger here. Below 38.80 84, you can expect 38.58, 38.40, and then in fact 3800 mark. Possibility is there. Yes, there is still lot much of possibility for it to keep moving lower here. And thus on the upside specifically, the trades are to be traded with caution. Do not miss your profits. Keep booking profits if at all you see the price is moving upwards, and you can always re-enter. These markets always give you second chance. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. See, silver on the hourly charts, you can see greater dip was seen here, right below $46 level. So you've seen it moving all the way towards 45.50. Now, this was the crucial zone which it is already breached, and now it appears to be moving towards the next milestone at 47.80, 48. Now, remember 47.80, 48. This was the support. Now, this is going to be the first crucial milestone for silver to break past by. Once it trades beyond 47.80, 48, you can say that the bulls are taking over here, and then this zone will come into picture, which is definitely going to remain a crucial resistance zone. 48, 40, 48, 50, and then 49, two key levels which it has to trade above in order to confirm a possible reversal. What's happening here? See, moving averages which were trading bearish here, trying to converge here, trying to cross over. Already the 5 and 20 has crossed over. I will wait for the 20 and 50 to also cross over. Yes, the stochastic is getting overbought while the MACD and RSI are still on rise. Look at 2 hour charts. What has happened? See, this was the consolidation zone. It has taken a dip, now trying to break out. Now, if it breaks out beyond 47.80, 48, the possibility of a good rise cannot be denied. And what it might try to do, in fact, it can try to reverse all the losses from this move and move all the way towards 49.50. But I think it is going to be difficult. The up move is definitely going to be difficult here. It is not yet a complete reversal. Also notice on the downside, now the 5 and 20 period, which was the resistances earlier, are going to be the support here. And thus any move today below 47.20 and 46.80, this is the most crucial zone, 47.20, 46.80. Any move below this will confirm a possible reversal and a greater dip, because see, in metals we have already seen a long rally which is sustained for months and weeks, and thus I won't be surprised if it continues with the bearish momentum here. You have to watch out. The swings cannot be denied. Even if it tries to move towards uh, highs, it can reverse all the gains today itself. Stochastic getting overbought, MACD rising, RSI rising. On the 3 hour, the observation is similar here. Price is seen taking support from the 5 and 20 period moving average. However, the resistances on the upside are pretty strong. Very important for silver to trade beyond 47.80, $48 zone, which is going to remain the first crucial zone. And then expect 48, 40, 48, 60, the next one. Stochastic overbought. MACD has crossed over here for the buys and it is rising. It is supportive for further up move. RSI is rising as well. On the 4 hour, now here one interesting thing here is prices was trading with divergence from 20 period. It has just kissed 20 period, and hence the next candle is going to be something which you should watch out for. A move beyond 47.80 and 48 will be a very good indication for us to take a buy. Else I'll say there's still lot much of downside available. But remember, till 50 is not taken, till $50 zone is not taken, silver is not yet up for a reversal. Till 50 is prices stays below $50 levels, you can say the down move, the reversal cannot be denied. Stochastic overbought here, MACD crossing over here, trading bullish, the RSI rising here. Coming to daily chart, on the daily chart, see the preceding candle, this could possibly be the reversal candle, but not if the price is breaches below 47.20, 47, because this will call for a pull towards 46.50 and 46. 46, the most crucial support here, which it has to trade below 46, 46.50. This zone is something you should watch out on the downside. If at all silver starts to slide from here, 46.50, 46 is the support zone which it has to trade below, because what lies below this is a greater dip. What it could do here, see the price is still trading with divergence from the 5 period moving average. The 5 period moving average sitting at around 47.80 levels. So this is possible that it can try to consolidate somewhere at around 47.80, 48, or in fact 48.40. Yesterday's double top levels 48.40, 48.60 cannot be denied, and from these levels it starts to reverse. Stochastic rising, MACD staying bearish here, RSI flat. So it appears it is going to be a swing day. I'll say till 48, or in fact till $49 levels are not taken, we have to be careful, and it is only bullish if it trades above 50. So there are crucial resistances in between 48 to 50 which silver has to break past by in order to confirm bullishness today. Considering this, what you should do first is where you should buy. I will recommend you to buy only if you see it is staying above 47.80. Once you see it staying above 47.80, expect 48.10 48 40 48 60. This is the zone it has to trade above, and then you can expect 49. Now beyond 49 is where the bulls are waiting. Beyond 49 is where you can see a good move towards 49 60 levels and then 50. Though such a move I'm not expecting today, however this is silver and these are markets. Beyond 50 sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 47.20, expect 46 80 95 as the first target zone, and if this is taken I will expect 46.50 46, and then in fact 45.50 and 45. Below 45 this time it is going to deliver a massive down move here. We have to wait for this to happen, but below 45 ideally now the targets are going to be somewhere close to 42 very very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to crude. See, crude oil perfectly behaved the way we had expected, 60 and 59.7, offering it a very very good support, and right now the price is struggling in the same zone. See, flat bottom lower highs, wait for it to trade below 59.7, and as we had discussed that till 59.3 I'll not treat this as bearish. Till 59.3 a possibility of a reversal cannot be denied. Moving averages crossing over here, certainly it's a bearish indication, but what you can see is a sideways movement. Let it break out here, let it trade beyond 60.4 60.6, and then possibility of a reversal cannot be denied. Today we also have the inventory data coming in from US that might add on to the volatility here. Stochastic looking downwards, MACD crossing over at the bottom, it's a supportive sign for further rise. RSI rising. Coming to 2 hour chart, similar observation here. See, after the drop it is staying sideways, wait for it to come out of this. Also the resistance on the upside at 60 40 60 60 is pretty strong. We have to wait for it to come out of this. And notice, see, it is trading a nice flag here after a good rise. Once it trades beyond 61, that is the point of time the possibility of 62 will increase, and if at all it trades beyond 62 62.6, I think sky is the limit. But when you look at the near term charts, see what has happened here. It has shown a V-shaped recovery. It has formed a double top. Now what it is trying to do, look at this move, look at this move. So this is definitely a crucial zone. And if at all oil prices bounces back from here, because see what we are looking is at symmetry here. If at all it bounces back from here, we are going to see a massive move towards 66 as well, and hence you have to watch out today's move. Stochastic rising, the MACD is traded enough bearish, waiting for it to converge crossover. Also notice, once it trades below 59.3 it is not going to come back. We are going to see another round of drop here. RSI has already taken a good hit. Look at 3 hour charts, similar observation here. Price is consolidating here. 60 59.7 59.3, crucial zone for oil here. We have to wait for it to come out of this. Stochastic rising, the MACD staying bearish, the RSI flat. On the 4 hour charts, what you're looking at, see it has formed already a good support here. Higher lows are seen, and preceding candle is a swing. I'll wait for the next candle. Any move beyond 60.4 60.6 will be a good indication for 61 61.5 62, but I think too early to jump onto that conclusion. When you see the moving averages, these are trading in green, but not yet showing the divergence. These have started to converge. Stochastic rising, supportive for further rise, while the MACD looking downwards. At this point itself, we had mentioned for last couple of days that this is crossed over at the top. A down move can be seen here, and that is what has happened. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. Coming to daily chart. On the daily charts, notice at this point we had mentioned a reversal is there. See, the price has moved all the way towards double top at 62.6, and it is very very crucial for it to break beyond 62.6. Now if you look at the pattern, if you divide this from here, I'm just looking at a symmetry here. It is still possible for oil prices to bounce back from here, and once it breaches 62.6 the possibility of a 66 levels will increase. But right now what's happening here, it is now at a crucial juncture, and today's move will decide the direction it wants to take. Now 59.7 59.3 is what you should watch out for. So you can see here, this is going to be the zone where we had to focus on, and any drop below 59.3 will confirm a further down move which could take it in fact towards 58.6 57.2 57.8, and lower levels 57.2 and 56. It could in fact completely reverse. Moving averages are trading bearish. Stochastic has taken a dip, while the MACD, since the crossover at the bottom, has traded bullish, and it has still got lot much of room on the upside. RSI looking downwards here. So considering this, what you should do, where you should first is, I'll only recommend you to buy if you see now oil prices trading above 60.4. and then 60.6. These two levels are important. Beyond this, stay bullish for 61, 61.5. And if this is taken, then 62 will be there. Beyond 62, sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will wait for it to trade below 59.6. And rather, you can in fact take a sell at 59.7 and then expect 59.5, 59.25. Once these two levels are taken, you can in fact expect 58.6. And once this is taken, the possibility of a move towards 57.8 can be there, can be seen here. And below 57.8, it's going to be 57.2, 56, and 55 very soon, if not today. It might take a little time. I do not see such a sharp correction, at least today. But yes, as in how it trades below 57.8, more bearishness should be seen here. Let's see if at all it attempts to do so. I'll rather expect it to bounce back from the current levels. I'll rather expect it not to breach below this zone. This is critical, 59.3 and 59.5 and 59.7. These are all very critical numbers here. A slide below 59.3 will only confirm bearishness today, else the possibility of a bounce back will be very high here. We can in fact expect it to breach beyond 62.6 and 66 levels very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. Net gas prices traded bearish, hitting all the way towards 3.82 levels, now trying to recover a bit. In fact, it can try to retest, but see, there are greater hurdles here till towards 3.9, 3.93 zone. 3.9, 3.93, which was the support yesterday, is now a resistance for gas to breach pass by. And I think it might wait for tomorrow's storage data for it to decide a direction. Right now, the moving average is crossing over here. It's a bearish sign. Though the stochastic is rising, the MACD has already taken a dip. It is trying to cross over for a buy. RSI at bottom. So it appears that the signs are supportive for a bounce back from here. But remember, there is still a possibility of a move all the way towards 3.6 before it tries to bounce back. Now look at 2-hour charts here. What has happened here? 5-period moving average offering it a very good resistance. Now I can see a support coming in on the downside, and thus I'll now wait for it to trade beyond 3.86 levels. Beyond 3.86, the possibility of 3.9 will be very high, and 3.9 and 3.93 is the zone we should focus on. If at all that is taken, that's a reversal, else it is still not bullish. Stochastic oversold, MACD trading bearish, RSI at flat at bottom. On the 3-hour, similar observation, diminishing bearishness trying to break out, but I'll say buying entry has to be only about 3.86. Moving averages is starting to converge. This is a slight negative sign. Also notice what has happened here. See, this was the sideways movement. It is just coming out of this box. Now coming out of this box suggests that once it trades below 3.8, the possibility of 3.7 will be very high, and below 3.7 it might in fact try to fill the gap at 3.6 and 3.55. Yes, things are getting oversold here, and hence you have to watch out. Down move might remain limited. Coming to 4-hour, similar observation, the current candle will decide what it wants to do. A move beyond 3.86 will be a very good indication for 3.9, 3.93. But I'll say a complete reversal, that is a move above 4.0405, is going to be definitely difficult. Yes, stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI flat at bottom. Coming to daily, if you watch my both the updates and my weekly forecast as well, rise retracement, bigger rise, it might retrace, and it is staying in this bullish channel. And as long as in fact it stays above 3.86, 3.6, you should not be treating this as bearish. Yes, it could bounce back as it is keeping itself intact in this bullish channel. Moving averages are divergent as well. Look at the last few candles, increasing bearishness. Today's move is going to remain of prime importance, and I think a support at 3.74, 3.7 will be very strong, below which only you can confirm the next move towards 3.6 and 3.55. Stochastic at bottom, MACD trying to cross over for a sell, because see, already we have seen a good rise. It might retrace a little, even if it has to trade bullish. RSI looking downwards. So considering where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy only if you see it is staying beyond 3.86. The lower price has to be about 3.86. Expect 3.9, 3.925. And if this is taken, you can expect 3.964. Only bullishness is above 4.05. Then you can stay bullish. Possibly, in fact, you can expect 4.2 here. While on the downside now, we can sell at 3.82 levels. Expect 3.8, very good support. 3.7674 as the next support, and if this is taken, you can expect a good dip towards 3.7 and in fact 3.6 levels today itself, below which more bearishness should prevail. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's cover up the indices here. And first we look into Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones. Tech 100 stayed bullish yet again, and we have seen it in fact breaching 26,100 and 26,120 mark here. Yes, hitting the zone. It is now trying to erase some of the gains, but the 5-period moving average is a good support here. So if you see it is staying below 26,070, and specifically this is the zone which is going to remain critical, 26,040 and 20, and then 26,000. So till 26,000, Tech 100 has got very strong support levels. Below 26,000 is where you can say now it might try to show any kind of bearishness, and below 26,000 this time we are going to see a huge drop which could in fact take it again towards 25,800. Moving average is trading extremely bullish. Stochastic overbought, MACD almost flat, RSI overbought. Things are overbought on the hourly charts, but it is not willing to give up. Similarly on the 2-hour charts, similar observation here. Till 26,000 it has got very strong support, and then 25,900, 25,800 will be there very soon. Yes, the indicators are staying overbought here. Let's not touch base because all the indicators are staying overbought here on the smaller time frames. Likewise on the 3-hour charts, 5-period is indeed a good support. Prices might try to kiss this once, and this is why I say 26,000 till 26,000 do not treat US 100 as bearish here. Remember the FOMC minutes, the rate cut, the press conference are going to add on to the volatility here into Tech 100. You have to watch out with caution then. Things are definitely extremely overbought. For now, it may call for a little reversal. Similar is the observation on the 4-hour charts as well. Remember, after the dip, it is now back on this bullish journey. This is an extremely bullish path here. Sooner or later, it has to erase these gains. Coming to the daily. Now, on the daily chart, see the bands narrowed here, and now it is putting pressure on the bands to expand. Also, look at the last 2 candles. The bullishness got diminished here, but yes, the preceding candle also leaving a wick suggestive of further rise. So, if you see it is staying beyond 26,120 and 26,148. If these 2 levels are taken, I think Tech 100 is not going to come back. Once these 2 levels are taken, specifically if it trades beyond 26,148, you can stay bullish. We are looking at 26,200, 26,320, 26,400 as the next targets. But see, 5-period moving average is very crucial. Whenever it diverges from 5-period, the possibility of a pullback towards 5-period increases. Means 25,800 cannot be denied. But remember, bearishness is only below 26,000. Stochastic overbought, MACD extremely divergent, RSI overbought here. It appears it is going to be a swingful day here. So yes, buying entry I will recommend at 26,120, 148 the next, and if this is taken 26,200. This is the most crucial zone here. Beyond 26,200, stay bullish for 26,260, 320, and then 400. I do not see it moving beyond this, but these are markets beyond 26,400. Sky is the limit. That is what I can say here. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 26,060. Expect 26,030, 26,000. Once it trades below 26,000, the possibility of 25,900 will be very high, and then 25,800 will be equally strong. Below 25,800 is where the bearishness will prevail, and then we can expect a drop. Now this drop is going to be sharp enough for it to take it towards 25,600 and then 25,400 levels very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. And yes, before we proceed, do not miss to join the mentorship batch. 35th batch dates are announced. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for queries. Else you can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram. We are trading as per the signals you can profit. Connect with me for queries. And those looking forward to a trusted partner or recommended broker, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now see, US30 after hitting the highs here close to 48, or I'll say 47,950 to be precise, we have seen a good retracement. Now see, it is finding it difficult to trade above 47,700 mark. 47,700, 750 was the support yesterday. Now this has become a resistance here. So I'll definitely watch out how it behaves here, and a move below 47,650, 640 should be a confirmation for further downside. Remember, till 47,500 and 400 is not taken, you should not be treating US30 as bearish. Moving averages have started to converge here, while stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI staying flat. On the 2-hour chart, you can find similar observation. Notice first the base here, rise, retracement, rise, retracement, rise, retracement. It is delivering higher lows and higher highs. So it is yet not confirming bearishness. Very crucial for US30 to trade below 47,600 and 500 in order to confirm any kind of reversal. Stochastic oversold here. The MACD trading sharply divergent and bearish. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 3-hour chart, similar is the observation here. Yes, the 5-period moving average is indeed a very, very good support here. Moving averages right now are trading bullish. Wait for it to erase the gains. Below 47, 500 and 400 is where the bears are waiting, else it is still not showing any signs of bearishness. Stochastic has taken a hit here while the MACD since the rise now crossing over for a sell. RSI is also coming out of the overbought zone. Appears things were slightly overbought. Look at 4-hour charts. Look at these two symmetrical candles. Now seen taking support from 5-period. If you see it is staying below 27,640, you can take a sell for 27, 570, 550, 27, 500, 27, 47, sorry, 47, 550. 570, 27, 47, 500 and then 47, 400 levels. Below 47, 400, a strong bearish move will be seen. See, price is trading with divergence from 20 period, calls for it to converge, and below this is where you can expect a symmetrical move all the way towards 47,000 levels. Stochastic has taken a hit, MACD crossing over, RSI overbought. Coming to on the daily charts, look at the move day before what we had seen. First of all, a good gap up, then preceding candle comes with a little tail and a greener body. Yesterday's candle, you can see the price stayed bullish, but then it is closed lower. And most importantly, the body size is less than 50% of the complete candle, and hence it suggests I'll still not consider this as bullish. And I'll say till 48,000, the chances of reversal will remain very, very high. Notice why so? You can see that there's definitely gaps and there's a swing. That is what you can see. This is how it trades, and possibly this could be the highs from which it may try to show the swing. The lows for this are at 47,000, which is achievable, and any move below 47,000 and 46,800 should take it all the way towards 46,500. Stochastic overbought here while the MACD is still rising. MACD has lot much of room on the upside. RSI rising. So looking at this, what you can see again the same levels. I will only recommend you to buy at 47,740. 760 zone. This is a good resistance zone. Expect 47 820, and if this is taken, then 47 900 and then 47 950 and 48,000. Till 48,000 it has got greater resistances. Beyond 48,000, US30 might not show a pullback. We are looking at 48 150 and 48 300 mark here directly. Beyond this, sky is the limit. Remember, FOMC and Fed could do wonders, though largely it is going to post swings, not a straight line bull run. Even if it rises with the rate cut, it can drop with the rate decision and the press conference. You have to watch out closely. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 47 640 levels. Expect 600, 550, 500. Below 47 500, it is going to land at 47 400. Below this, direct lending is at 47,200 and 47,000 levels here. Below 47,000, greater correction to follow. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to Germany. If you look at move in the DAX, we had mentioned very clearly it is very important for DAX to trade beyond 24,400. What has happened hitting the highs? It is now trying to trade with moderate bearishness, and it appears that it is creating a nice flag as well. I'll wait for it to trade below 24,150, 24,100 and 24,000 levels. Till 24,000, DAX has got crucial support. Also, it is forming a good double top. So I'll wait. If it trades below 24,000, the bears might try to take over. Moving averages have crossed over. These are trading bearish, and right now the 5 and 20 period are offering it a very, very good resistance. So if you see it is staying about 24 250 260 zone today, buy for 24 300 350 400. Any move beyond 24 400 is a sign of a reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD is staying bearish here, RSI at bottom, and on the 2-hour charts similar observations are here. The move, you can see it is swing, it has come to support. I'll wait. If at all it trades beyond 24, 250, 300, 350, 400. Beyond 24, 400, just stay bullish. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish. RSI has taken a good hit. And on the 3-hour chart, similar formation here. The moving average is starting to converge. A good hit we have seen here. I'll wait for either for it to trade below 24, 150, 100 zone, which should be a very, very good support as well. And below that 24,000, the strongest one. Stochastic taking a hit here. MACD and RSI both are trading bearish. Another way to look at it is, since the big drop it has retraced, finding it difficult to break, trying to reverse here, and any move below 24,000 will be a confirmation of a move towards 23,800 and lower levels. Right now, too early to jump onto that conclusion. Yes, the indicators are turning bearish on the 4-hour chart. Now coming to the daily one, see, first a retracement, it has filled the gap here, and see, you can find out it had a good support here at 24,200. It has breached this support today. Now what does this mean? It is possible that it can keep moving towards 24,100, which should be the next support, and below that the most important one is at 24,000. Now why so? If you look at the move index for the last few sessions, you can see drop, retracement, then the drop, retracement, then the drop, retracement, and now see, this is almost symmetrical, isn't it? Almost identical formation here, you can see this, and now it is trying to erase the gap again, erase the rise again. So possibility of 24,000 cannot be denied. Stochastic taking a hit, MACD and RSI both are trading bearish. One thing is pretty clear, till 24,400 is not taken, you should not be treating DAX as bullish. So buy at 24,250, expect 300, 350, 400. Beyond 24,400 is where the bulls are waiting. You can stay bullish from there, and then expect 24,600. While on the downside, I do not expect this move today. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 24,150, expect 24,100, and then 050 and 24,000. If and only if DEX trades below 24,000, stay short for 23,800. So this is going to be the prime zone, 24,000 to 24,400, which you should be watchful of. Let's move to FTSE. FTSE 100 traded with little swings, and it is back to 9720, 9700, 9720. Indeed a good resistance zone here, and thus I will recommend you to buy if you see it staying above 9720 only. Now notice what it is also doing is it formed a good support at 9690, 9690, 9660, 9640 is indeed a very good support. Notice what's happening on FTSE 100. Rise, retracement, bigger rise, bigger retracement, higher lows, higher highs are seen. Now the lows for this are almost at 9670 levels, which is achievable. Indicators stochastic rising while the MACD is bearish. RSI is flat here. On the 2-hour charts, you can see rise, sideways movement, rise, sideways movement. So it can again give you a breakout, but I'll recommend only to buy about 9720. Yes, the indicators are placed comfortably and trading mixed here. Some are bullish, some are bearish. On the 3-hour charts, the 5 period is offering it a little support, but I'll still not confirm a bullish breakout here. And remember the consolidation, it is shown at 9650, 9630. Very, very crucial for it to trade below 9650, 9630, which will confirm the next move towards 9600 and in fact 9550 levels. Stochastic taking a hit. Notice the MACD right after the highs it has crossed over. So this is a nice bearish sign because already we had seen a good rise. RSI coming out of the overbought zone. On the 4-hour charts, 5 period offering it a little support. So I'll wait for it to trade below 5 period at least. Moving averages are trading bullish here. 20 period sitting at 9650 is a good support. MACD crossing over is a bearish sign. Coming to daily. On the daily charts, what I am looking at is rise retracement. So bigger rise might follow with a retracement. At least it is almost at the top of the channel. The retracement should take it all the way towards 9400 soon. But for this to happen, we have to see today for FTSE 100 trading beyond 9650, 9630 and then 9600 mark. Now looking at this, what you can do, see, first is where you should buy. I will only recommend you to buy if you now see FTSE 100 trading beyond 9708 levels, expect 9720, 24, and if this is taken, you can expect 9750 levels, the next target, beyond which 9800 is a must, and then sooner it will move towards 10,000, the critical number. On the down, I will recommend you to sell at 9688, expect 9680, and if this is taken, then 9668, 9650, 9630. Once it trades below 9630, stay bearish for 9600, 9550 and lower levels. Anything and everything is possible. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Want that as well. Thank you.